Good evening. Coming up tonight.
The confirmation process for Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson is underway. Find out which senator walked out during the hearings.
And later, our men's basketball team has announced their new head coach. We have the details.
Plus, do you need to ditch an item in your bathroom? We'll tell you how to find out.
But first, our meteorologist Bryce Glenn is here in the studio with us now. Bryce, what can we expect to see this weekend?
Well, it has been rainy, cloudy, and downright gross in Columbia the past few days, but we might just have a few clear weekend days ahead of us. Stay tuned for your forecast tonight on SGTV Student News at 7.
Live from the Kennedy Greenhouse Studio.
This is Student News at 7.
Good evening, Carolina. I'm Tatum Miller.
And I'm Will Kronsberg. Thanks for joining us tonight. The confirmation hearing for the first African-American woman to be nominated for the Supreme Court is underway.
The hearings began Monday with President Biden's nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson answering questions from members of the Senate Judiciary Committee. South Carolina's very own Senator Lindsey Graham was one of the 22 committee members who questioned Jackson.
On Wednesday, Graham made headlines for walking out of the hearing after a heated discussion about child pornography sentencing, prompting committee chairman Dick Durbin to intervene.
Senate Democrats hope to finish Judge Jackson's confirmation process before Congress leaves for Easter recess on April 11th.
In state politics this week, South Carolina senators are working on 2 bills to expand school choice in SC.
Yesterday, the Senate Education Committee passed the Open Enrollment Bill, which could allow students to enroll in schools within or outside their school district. According
to bill author Senator Dwight Loftus, it's an attempt to give students who may not be getting the courses they want in their school more options.
The new bill would provide state-funded scholarships to alleviate transfer fees, book costs, and additional transportation finances. These bills will be updated more later and into next week. The African American Studies program is celebrating 50 years and invited renowned civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump to speak to students.
Crump is on campus today for a conversation with Ben Crump, hosted by USC professor Dina Isam.
Crump was the attorney for high-profile cases regarding the deaths of Trayvon Martin, Breonna Taylor, and won the record-holding $1.7 million settlement for the family of George Floyd.
Today's event is to discuss Crump's work and civil rights advocacy. It's being held in the Capstone campus room and begins at 7 p.m. Tickets are free on Eventbrite and open to all who wish to attend.
You may need to check your bathroom cabinets tonight because a popular self-care product was recalled yesterday.
Jergens has identified a dangerous bacteria in some of their moisturizing product that may cause damage to people with weakened immune systems.
The recall is for specific batches of 3-ounce and 10-ounce bottles of Jergens Ultra Healing Moisturizer, a product that is responsible for 3.8% of total lotion sales throughout the United States.
To see if your batch number has been recalled, visit fda.com/safety/recalls. If you do own one of these products, you should report your bottle number to the FDA and Jergens.com, where you could be entitled to financial compensation. Tatum, this is scary because it's almost 4% of the total lotion market share in the United States, so this could be, 1 out of every 25 people potentially affected.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's the number 4 lotion brand in the United States, so that's terrifying. I don't own any personally. What about you?
Neither do I, but I think it's scary because, probably someone around us
Right.
does, and we don't want them in danger.
Of course. Coming up, Colleen Sholtis is back with the latest in Carolina sports. Stay close.
Our men's basketball team announced their new head coach this afternoon. SGTV News 4 sports anchor Colleen Sholtis is here with the details. Colleen?
Welcome back to another week of Carolina sports. It's official, men's basketball enters a new era with the hire of head coach Lamont Paris. After 5 years at Chattanooga, with this past year making an NCAA tournament appearance, Paris has an outstanding record and looks forward to joining the Gamecocks. Here's what he had to say at his first press conference here just a couple hours ago.
Very excited to be a part of this institution. There are a lot of good things going on here. If you look at the growth that's taken place and the high quality of output and a multitude of teams, it's just really exciting to be a part of that and to be able to to continue moving basketball towards championships as well. I enjoy life. I have a lot of personality. I'm calm on the sidelines. My work is done in the gym. By the time we get to the game, the hay's already in the barn. And then there's fun things. This is fun for me. It's hard work. I commit a lot of time, a lot of effort to this profession, to anyone I work with, to any university that I represent, to any young man that I recruit and his family, to certainly any student athlete that decides to come here and play for me. My commitment is unrivaled to them. It just is. It's very important. I think it's very important that you have a real true mentor and leader, and so I'm so committed to improving and enhancing the student athlete experience, and there are a variety of ways to do that.
The Gamecocks will start practice immediately and look forward to this new season and the new men's basketball era. Men's basketball took on the Citadel on Tuesday night and fell after the Bulldogs scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th. The Gamecocks led the game 3-2 as they entered into the last inning, but freshman pitcher Michael Braswell walked the first 2 batters. After a weekend series loss to the Tennessee Volunteers, Carolina looks to get back into the groove of things after hopefully having a victory over their next opponent, Vanderbilt. They will face the Commodores in a 3-game series tonight at 8 p.m., tomorrow at 7 p.m., and Saturday at 2 p.m. Tonight's game will be broadcasted on ESPNU, and tomorrow and Saturday will be on SEC Network Plus. And that's all I have from Carolina Sports this week. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Colleen. Coming up next, News 4 reporter Meagan Daukshus will tell us what's new in entertainment. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Joining me now is entertainment reporter Meagan Daukshus to fill us in on what's happening in Cola this weekend. What do you have for us, Meagan?
So if you need motivation to kickstart your spring cleaning, the FemX has you covered. FemX is hosting a spring cleaning closet sale on Friday, March 25th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Visitors can donate their clothes to Oliver Gospel Mission before the main event starts. If you're anything like me, you're wobbling at your knees at the thought of donating some clothes and shrinking your closet. Do not fret, FemX has you covered there as well. FemX will become a thrift store hub on the evening of March 25th where customers can shop gently used designer items. In order to attend the pop-up thrift store, you must claim a ticket through femxcolumbia.com.
And you know me, I'm a sucker for thrifting. I was telling you about the dress earlier, so I will definitely be interested in going to that.
I will too, and I also need to shrink some of my closet.
Oh, don't we all? Spring cleaning.
Hardy Banana, Musa Babsiana, Silver Blue Gown. Stop and think for a moment, what do all of these names have in common? It may sound like I'm speaking gibberish, but if you're familiar with any of these, the chances are you're an herb enthusiast. In that case, I have an event to spice up your Saturday morning. Herbs like these will line the streets during the 10th Annual Herb Festival. This event will be at Lexington County Museum on Saturday, March 26th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Activities include a plant sale with a variety of herbs, herb and plant-related vendors, food and free herb mini demonstrations, and admissions are free.
I've never heard of an herb festival before.
Neither have I.
That is so interesting.
But sounds like something fancy that I should be attending.
I know, honestly, if they have teas, I'm all in. I am there.
Me too. That's all for your entertainment news tonight. Coming up after the break, meteorologist Bryce will have you with the weather forecast for this weekend. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Columbia's favorite weather segment. I'm meteorologist Bryce Glenn, and we're going to jump right in with our weather headlines. First off, we're going to have decreasing clouds tonight, and with that, some beautiful clear skies for this weekend that'll continue into next week, but we'll have a jump in temperature, and with those temperatures, we'll have a few clouds showing up to start the week. Let's show that temperature trend now, where our normal average for this time of month is 71. It's going to be 69 tomorrow, really mundane out there. 65 on Saturday, 64 on Sunday, 68 on Monday, on the rise into Tuesday at 79, then 84 on Wednesday. For our weather tomorrow in South Carolina, pretty ordinary average day out there, lower 60s, mid 60s in the upstate. As we move down to the Midlands, we're going to get a little bit warmer, around 70 everywhere there. Same idea on the coast, Myrtle Beach 70, Charleston 71, and Hilton Head 72. Right now in Columbia is a nice cool 62 degrees out there. We have a wind from the southwest at 7 miles per hour. Humidity's at 52%, so it's fairly dry out there. However, we do have a good many clouds floating around. Mostly cloudy out there at 7:13 p.m. and our sunset is at 6:39 in just a few minutes. For the rest of this week, it's going to be 69, mostly sunny tomorrow. A few clouds still floating around, but decreasing throughout the day. Saturday, a little bit cooler, 65, clear skies. Same idea Sunday, clear and cool at 64. Monday, 68. And then Tuesday, Temperatures are going to jump back up there to 69, Wednesday 84, partly sunny. Stay tuned for this week's edition of Carolina Canines. We'll be right back.
And finally tonight's Carolina Canine features Rooster.
Rooster is a 4-month-old yellow lab and a Gamecock fan to his core.
Even at 4 months, he still only sits when bribed with a treat. But Tatum, don't we all? With a good
my
treat.
God. And yellow labs are hard to train too. So
They are. My
gotta
family
get 'em in
got a
there.
yellow lab last year, and she's been quite hard to train. If my parents see this, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
And that's all we have for tonight's edition of Student News at 7.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SGTV at USC.
To keep up with all of our content, be sure to also visit us online at sgtvonline.com. For SGTV News 4, I'm Tatum Miller.
And I'm Will Kronsberg. From all of us here at SGTV, have a great night, Carolina, forever to be.